MFJ ライブチャンネルをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。 D.I.D 全日本モトクロス選手権シリーズ2021第7戦第59回 MFJ グランプリモトクロス大会。今回の舞台は宮城県スポーツランドSUGOモトクロスコースです。今回も MC を務めさせていただきます私ガスケイです。よろしくお願いします。そして
皆さんこんにちは。モータースポーツ勉強中の、そしてモータージャーナリストの卵のカノンです。よろしくお願いいたします。
いやー、カノンちゃん、
はい、
昨日と今日の天気のこの差は一体何なんでしょうか。
昨日すごかったですものね。雨も降って寒くって、
西高東低の気圧配置で雲が北からどんどん流れてきて、
はい、
雨が降ったり止んだり降ったり止んだりで、その度に、ウェアも羽織ったり脱いだり羽織ったり脱いだりという気温も本当に激しく変化していきましたし、
そうですね、
一体これどうなるんだろうなと思っていましたら、今日はなんと青空が広がっております。ご覧のようなお天気です。
よかった。いや、実は私今回ダウンを持ってきたんですよ。その必要がなかったっていうことでも、やっぱり本当に何が起こるかわからないなっていうそれはレースでも天気でもなっていう思いましたね。
今日の村田町の最高気温は18度というふうに予想されているんですけれども、はい、ここはまださらに山の上ですからね。
そうですね、
最高気温はもう 2,3 度は下がるのかなとは思っているんですが、はい、今のところこのテントの中は風も遮って非常に快適に配信をお届けしているというような状況ではあります。ひょっとするとこの後さらに暑くなっていくんではないかなというような気がいたしますけれどもね。
サーキットの方は昨日雨が降って少し地固まるというか、ベストコンディションだなっていうふうに言われていましたけれども、今こんだけ暖かくなってくると、そうですね、ちょっと水も撒いたりなんかして、
散水してますものね。
ちょっと
空気も乾いているという状況で蒸発していってますよね、水分もね。
でちょっとずつそのベストコンディションからはやっぱ離れていってはいるんでしょうね。
そうですね、関係者の皆さんも本当に丹精込めて、このコースを作っていらっしゃいますので、今日も激しい戦いが非常に楽しみになります。今年から MFJ ライブチャンネルがパワーアップして、国際 A 級とレディースの決勝レースの模様を、最初から最後まで配信が途切れることなくお届けしようということで、もう第7戦になりましたもんね。
早いですね。
でメニューなんですが、午前の部は IA2 のヒート1から配信が始まっていきます。そして IA1 のヒート1があります。さらに午後になりますとレディースがありまして、 IA2 のヒート2、 IA1 のヒート2と続いていきます。またレースの間やお昼休みなどにはたくさんのバイク情報などもお送りしていきますが、今日は何といっても注目していただきたい、ご覧いただいていきます。12時45分頃になりますけれども、電動モトクロッサーの CR エレクトリックと E-REX のデモ走行も行われますので、皆さんこの辺りもお昼休み目が離せませんよ。お楽しみになさってください。今季2回目の開催となりますSUGOでのバトルなんですけれども、4戦のSUGOとの違いといいますと、やっぱり IA1 の方は3ヒート制から今回は2ヒート制に変わっているというところ、それからIA2 の方もポイントランキングのこの熾烈な争いになってきているというところ、レディースは河合愛佳選手の連勝が止まって、この後どのように展開していくのかというところが非常に楽しみですけれどもね。
そうですね、ありがとうございます。さらには全日本選手権の熱いバトルを世界へお届けするべく MFJ ライブチャンネルグローバルというチャンネルが開設されました。国際 A 級 IA1 クラス IA2 クラスでは私が英語でレースの状況をお届けいたします。 MFJ ライブチャンネルグローバルをご覧ください。概要欄にリンクを貼っておりますので、ぜひそちらからアクセスしてみてください。レース以外は日本語となっておりますので YouTube の自動翻訳機能を使ってお楽しみください。ここで少し英語で復唱いたします。For IA1 and IA2 classes, I will be the one who is going to voice over the race and explain the situation in English. So please find MFJ Live Channel Global in the video description. For all the things showing the race track will be covered in English, not in Japanese. So please do not forget to turn on the English subtitles on and leave some comments. Thank you.
ということで英語チャンネルの方もどうぞお楽しみになさってください。さあ早くも残り2戦ということになります。今回も楽しみですが、カノンちゃんとしてはどのあたりを楽しみにしてますか？
私はですね、やっぱり今回楽しみなのが IA2 クラスに海外ライダーとして参戦される J. ウィルソン選手ですね、はい、彼はオーストラリア選手権やニュージーランド選手権で何度もチャンピオンを獲得されているっていう本当実力派のライダーで、経歴を見ただけでもすごい楽しいんですが、やっぱりその練習走行であったり昨日の予選であったりもすごいなんか圧倒的な速さというか、それが光っていて圧巻でしたね。どうでしたか？
確かにそうですね、
はい、
その J. ウィルソン選手に日本人ライダーレギュラー組がどのように戦うのかというところに注目していきたいなと個人的には思っておりますし、またファンの皆さんもこの辺りを期待されているんではないでしょうか。現地に来ている皆さん、しっかりと感染対策をしてご覧になってください。そして現地に来られないという皆さん、先々週はお世話になりました九州の皆さん、ご覧になっていらっしゃいますか？はい、11月に参りますよ、中国地方の皆さんそして、今回も多くの選手が参戦しています。近畿、中部、関東の皆さん、ご覧いただいてますか？はい、そして地元東北、さらには北海道の皆さんもご覧いただいてますか？現地に来れないという方はぜひチャットの方を YouTube の方では用意しておりますので、選手であったりチームの方を応援していただきますようよろしくお願いいたします。
それからチャンネル登録も忘れずにポチッとよろしくお願いいたします。
さあ、間もなく国内最高峰 IA2 クラスのまずは決勝ヒート1がスタートいたします。それではコースの状況などをご覧いただきましょう。
準備が進んでいるんですが、スタート位置、1 次の皆さんがスタートがとても全員ウェルカム。昨日の予選ヒートではかなり青木よりからスタートしたんですが、今日は一番次の選んでくれたその隣に12番の大城と、やはり上位勢は12の人以上をしていきます。全日本ではかなり入念にそのスタート位置の船を整える作業をしたんですが、経営優勝はあっさりと位置を決めて今ます。
はい、
ゼッケン02番です。ブルック Y3 浜松トスレーシング米田海子。さあ続きましてゼッケン27番イメージカーシティアネックス上岡洋志郎。そしてゼッケン48番です。この男に向かったランデリーままに出てくる以上。そしてゼッケン20番です。京都とトップキャッタから土屋元気。さあそして名門ジュニアライダーにからこの方です。ゼッケン32番佐野優太。いいですね。いろんなところからファウルしてくれてます。ありがとう。さあそしてゼッケン3番が続きます。ブルーシーフライングインパンセ浅井亮太。さあ続きましてゼッケン17番ブリスカイン3川田拓。さあ行きましょう。続きましてゼッケン15番チーム浜本田学園杉村エイティ。さあそしてYC 浜松トスレーシングからゼッケン14番佐竹亮が。さあ続きましてゼッケン22番キム・イトモから丸祐介。さあ続きましてゼッケン9番手ゼッケン7番ブルーキー YC 大阪行きましょう。ゼッケン7番川上タッチ。なんだそれ。さあそしてゼッケン9番が続きます。マウンテンライダーズから池田亮。さあ戻ってきてくれたがこれで最後のレースとなります。ゼッケン51番全国LCX レースルーズピッチングやったさあゼッケン9番はこの男ヤマーレーシングチームレーシングチームまた長島。さあそして地元この男を戻ってきたゼッケン35番ブラジルチームへの本当に森山コータ。さあ続きましてゼッケン5番はビアテックレーシング最高優子。さあそしてチャンピオン最後に行くのこの男をご紹介しましょう。ゼッケン2番本当に嬉しいキッサイズおしろヤマハオーストラリアから GP さんが参加しています。 ーランドの解説経験、そして
さてまもなく国内最高峰の IA2 クラス決勝ヒート1が始まります。ここからは解説に熱田義孝さんをお迎えしてお送りをしてまいります。熱田さんは全日本モトクロス選手権最高峰のクラスで3度のチャンピオンを獲得、世界選手権でも4年間活躍されました。今回地元仙台宮城のレースご解説いただくということになります。熱田さんどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
この IA2 クラス実況は中尾耕作がお送りをしてまいります。さて熱田さん、
はい、
前回はですね4ヶ月空いてのレースだった。今回はそこから2週間のブランクでという中での今日ですね。
はいはい、そうですね、時間がない中で、前回ちょっと怪我人が多かったかなっていうイメージで、
それもヒート1のスタート直後から
そうなんです、
またそのクラッシュの中にね、ゼッケン4番ポイントリーダーだった内田選手がいたというのが、
そうなんですよ。内田選手がねちょっとクラッシュで怪我しちゃって、で情報によると鎖骨と骨盤をちょっとひびとかなんかやっちゃったらしいんですけどね、ちょっと残念でしたよね。3ヒット選手前のレースがあったんで、
ポイント的にも非常に大きい、今スターティンググリッドご覧いただいていますがゼッケン4の姿はありません。さあただ一番インに入っていますゼッケン106番 J ウィルソン、ヤマハの招待を受けました。入国隔離期間も経て MFJ グランプリならでは2年ぶりに海外ライダーが参戦しているというこの IA2 クラスです。
はい、楽しみですね。さあもう始まるんじゃないですか。
各選手スターティンググリッドについています。30分プラス1周で争われます IA2 クラス。30分を経過してからトップの選手がさらに1周をしてゴールということになります。サイティングラップを済んだ選手たちがすでにスターティンググリッドについています。熱田さん改めて、先日からこのコースの状況もご覧になってました、コース状況どのように熱田さんには。
もう始まりますね。5秒前、もうあっという間に。
さあ各選手スタートを切っていきました。
いやイン側から
左に曲がってスゴー名物大阪を登っていくという各選手たちです。このスゴー名物大阪、高低差がおよそ35メートルあります。ここですでにス ストップしてしまっている選手もいる。いきなり J. ウィルソンが1番にこの大阪を駆け下りてきました。
いや、鳥谷選手ですね。
鳥谷選手ですね。
地元青森の
ゼッケン35番。
いいですね。J. ウィルソン選手は
ヤマハのマシン鳥谷です。
鳥谷選手もね、朝から昨日の予選からすごいタイム、昨日の予選のタイムもいいし、今日の朝のタイムも良かったですから。
J. ウィルソンを上回るタイムだったんですよね。
昨日はそうですね。今日は J. ウィルソンのに続いてのタイムなんで。
はい。鳥谷選手。前回第4戦のSUGO大会でもヒート1で2位に入って、地元に錦も飾りました。その鳥谷がいいスタートを切っています。
いい走りだ。
アットさん、よく一緒に練習もされてる
そうです、一緒にやってるんですけど、その時はちょっと平田選手とタイム差があって、いまいちだったんですけど、今回は本当乗れてるんですよ。精神的にも乗れてる感じ。
追っていくのが J. ウィルソンです。黄色のウェア、ヤマハのマシン。
はい。朝の公式練習 J は58秒出してるんですよ。で鳥谷選手が04秒で、5秒。
Yeah, so but the Kainosuke Oshiro has the second highest point leader in this championship. I mean, this IA2, and for the IA1, number 4 Atsuki Uchida has the highest points in this IA2. However, unfortunately, Atsuki Uchida number 4 had a crash. He fell off from the. He had actually crashed and he cracked his rib or other parts of the body. So, Atsuki Uchida has not been joining in this race. But alright, it seems like number J. Wilson J. Wilson is yellow color 106. 106 is the J. Wilson, and I think it started. Yeah, I think it started. Sorry, I just misunderstood a lot of stuff. But and as you can see, the J. Wilson from the Australian rider has wearing the yellow color, and his machine is 106, and he is the champion. He has been winning a lot of races in Australia or in New Zealand. And now it started. Sorry, it started. It has been started, and it has already passed 3 minutes. Okay, I thought this is like a sighting lap or something, but the race has been already begun, And let me see all the information in my hands. Anyway, I'm so glad, because the reason why we are so happy to the J. Wilson to join in this race is because, we can see the level or the techniques, how different they are or something like that. Because in one of the most surprising stuff is J. Wilson. He is, although he joined the race in IA2, he is the fastest rider in this championship. IA1 rider even, IA1 is the most highest, most fastest rider and championship in Japan. However, IA1 rider, even they couldn't break J. Wilson's record yesterday, and now J. Wilson is now on the top of the in championship. I mean this IA2. So let's see how fast he is, and of course not only the gap between other racers, other Japanese racers, and also but J. Wilson as well. So I'm so excited though. Anyway, hold on one second. All right, so we have it. Okay, this is the he won IA2, and now I have IA2. Okay, now it seems like J. Wilson is still on the top, and I think because he is the most fastest rider, and even in preliminary contest we had yesterday and this morning as well. When we had morning lap, we have I don't say it's a sighting lap, but like a warming up lap. This morning, and he was the fastest. He was the fastest one, and I'm so excited to and how fast he is as well. And now today we have 2 races in total. What we're watching is Heat 1 in the morning, and the other race we will start. When was that? Let me see. We have other race in this afternoon, starting from. It's 3 p.m. Around 3 p.m. in Japan. 3 p.m. in Japan, and now it's 35 minutes past 10 a.m. in the morning in Japan. So we have other race in the afternoon, but Woo! Now, so it seems like they have just finished a few races now, and yeah, I'm so excited to receive your, of course, watch this channel as well. I mean, this race, and also I have been watching all your comments here. So if anything, just leave the comments here, anytime. I'm here for you. And IA2, and also today, in terms of the weather, it's getting really hot. To be honest with you, it's getting really hot. I really don't know why, but because it was not supposed to. I mean, in terms of the yesterday, we were not supposed to have any raining or something like that. But I don't know why, but we had the hard rain yesterday. But now it's not like that, so I'm so glad now. And yeah, so let me tell you the lap time in terms of how fast Jay Wilson is, or with the other riders as well. So, all right. So number 2, on the second position, number 35 is the camera. Number 35 is Kota Toriyabe. He rides on the YZ250F. He rides on the same motorcycles as Jay Wilson rides on, because Jay Wilson also he rides on a YZ250F. And yeah, they both ride on Yamaha motorcycles, and now it seems like they just finished 2 laps. And the gap between 2 top riders is 3 seconds. 3 seconds, 0.01. 3 seconds, 0.1 is the gap between 2 top riders, who is Jay Wilson, number 106, and the number 35 is the 2 top riders. And yeah, to be honest with you, now it seems like they just this is their 3rd lap. However, the Jay Wilson have been really, the gap between 2 top riders has been, bigger. It is getting really bigger. So it's obvious how Jay Wilson is fast, how fast he is. That's so cool. And yeah. And also, we have let me tell you about the information, other riders' information. So, for example, on number 35, on the second position, sorry, my information has not been reloading. Hold on 1 second. Anyway, on the top position, it's still Jay Wilson. I think, let me tell you something. In terms of Jay Wilson, we almost all people here in this circuit think Jay Wilson may win. The reason is because he is the fastest rider, and also he has a lot of techniques and experience. So that's why we are thinking to probably Jay Wilson will win. But I think so. That's why, and now he is now on top of this race. The position, and now the gap between 2 top riders is now 4 seconds. It's like it's not like a championship for him. Probably it's like he's doing like a touring or something, which I like it. Yeah, I absolutely like and it's amazing how I really cannot tell the difference between Jay Wilson and the other riders in terms of the techniques or something, but Jay Wilson's, he rides the motorcycles really smoothly. I think this is the reason why he can be really fast in this championship or something, Jay Wilson now have been joining the Australian Championship at the moment, and now he is on the first position so far. So I wonder if he joined in this Japanese championship for a year or something, so that maybe I'm sure he's gonna probably, but winning all the time, every single championship or something. So that's quite cool. Yeah, absolutely amazing. And yeah, now who we are watching is Jay Wilson. He rides on YZF 250F, and he is the fastest rider in this championship. Although IA1 rider cannot beat his record so far. Yeah. And let me tell you about his best time for the Jay Wilson. So Jay Wilson, his best time is 2 minutes and 5.67. 2 minutes and 5.67 is the fastest record in this championship. And now we, because this is the first the championship for today. So we have other championship later for IA1, Heat 1 and 2. Our stuff. So let's see how fast he is, and I want to compare how fast he is and the rider from IA1 and IA2 Heat 2 or something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you later. And if we were watching on the screen is number 2, Kainosuke Oshiro. He rides on CRF 250R, which is the Honda motorcycles, and he. Probably, I don't know whether you guys know it or not, but the number he has is all up to the result from last year. So for example, this Kainosuke Oshiro's number is number 2. It does mean he is the second fastest rider in IA2 last year. So he was almost could become a champion. However, because he was the second fastest rider in IA2 from the last year, so that's how we decided. That's how we can. That's why they can have this number, and number 2. And let me tell you about the information for this guy. Kainosuke Oshiro. He was born in Miyagi Prefecture, and he actually changed his machine last time. So he is actually riding on the kind of new machine for him, because the machine he rides on is totally different from the machine he rides on in this April or in June, or we had the other championship we had in this beginning of this year. I mean, which is not the beginning of this year, but the beginning of this season, I would say. And the other rider we are focusing on is number 35. Number 35 is Kota Toriyabe. He is, let me tell you something about him. He used to, discipline himself in Australia for 1 year. The number 35, Kota Toriyabe, who we're watching is on the screen, he used to, I don't say study abroad, but I can say study abroad in Australia for motorcycles, motocross, And now, Kota Toriyabe, like I said, he used to ride on the motorcycles and discipline himself in Australia for 1 year, and he couldn't, join in all Australian championship for every single championship when he was in Australia due to the COVID-19, unfortunately. However, according to him, he learned a lot of stuff, he experienced a lot of Japanese riders cannot experience, and also because of according to him, there are a lot of wheel track. There are a lot of wheel track in the Australian circuit, so that's why he now get used to the wheel track. Even if he encounter and rides on the motorcycles, he does not care about the wheel track anymore after studying abroad in Australia for 1 year. And also, Kota Toriyabe has the master. He has the master, and his master is also Australian, and he is. So, according to him, he now would like to go back to Australia a lot, but because of the COVID-19 stuff, he is not allowed to do that. But that's why Kota Toriyabe is now fast, because now Kota Toriyabe number 35 is second fastest rider in this Heat 1 IA2. Two top riders, Jay Wilson is from Australia, and Kota Toriyabe number 35 is now on a second position, has lived in Australia for 1 year. So two top rider has some from Australia, kinda. That's so cool. Wow. And let me tell you other riders. So okay. I forgot to tell you the most important stuff to the information. So for what we were watching is MFJ Grand Prix GP, and because this is MFJ-GP, all the riders can get 3 points more. 3 points more. So, for example, if the Jay Wilson won this race, he usually can get 25 points. But because for this is Grand Prix, he can get 3 points more. It does mean he can get 28 points. And on the second position, riders can get 20 points usually, but because this is Grand Prix, so they can get 23 points something. And now who we were watching is, okay, we have the other riders to highlight this race. And as you can see, number 51, the purple color motorcycles, yeah, this guy, 51. His name is Masaru Hirata, and now he is currently on a 6th position. He is the professional rider because he has been winning and joining all the championship in the past, and he has well experienced. And Hirata, number 51, according to him, this is his final season. Final opportunity for him to join in this race. So I'm sure Hirata would like to win, this race because we have other race at the end of November, but he is not going to join this number. This Hirata number 51 is although we have the other race, the final race in end of November, but he is not going to join. So this is the last race for him in this season, 2021. So Hirata, Masaru must be really serious to win in the race. However, Jay Wilson number, and he is now currently on the top position, number 106. Is the fastest rider now, and let me tell you about him, the gap between two top riders. And all right, so this is their seventh lap for them, and there is like about 5 seconds gap between two top riders, Jay Wilson and Kota Toriabe, number 106 and number 35. Yeah, isn't it amazing? Wow, although this is his first time to join in this race, Jay Wilson he's like behaving like as if he has no enemies in this championship or something. And yeah, I'm so overwhelmed by him. Of course, other riders, but Jay Wilson is like in another level, yeah. And okay, so who we are watching on the screen now is number 6, Yuki Okura. Wow, I'm so surprised. Okay, so 3 top riders, they ride on the same motorcycles, YZ250F, including Jay Wilson, Kota Toriabe, Yuki Okura. These 3 top riders, they ride on the same motorcycle, the machine, YZ250F. Wow. Although the machine is the same, the time has been really changing. It's different, so it's all depends on the techniques or experience they have. So this is amazing. Yeah, this is the most. It's really breathtaking big stuff though. And now, and on the first question, number 4 is Kainosuke Oshiro. Actually, he has been winning all the time, and he has the second highest. He has the second highest points in this championship. Because on the top position for the so far in terms of the point ranking, the most points who have the rider is the Katsuki Uchida, number 4, and he has 145 points so far. However, because due to his had the crash and he cracked his rib or other places, so he is not joining in this race, unfortunately. And on the second position, number 2, Kainosuke Oshiro, he has the 144 points, and he has the second highest points in this championship. And now he is now on the first position, number 2, Kaisuke Oshiro. So I don't know what happened to him, because Kota Toriyama and Yuki Okura is faster than him. So usually Kaisuke Oshiro is winning all the time, but now we don't know who's gonna win in this season, because the point leader Atsuki Uchida is not joining in this race, and now second fastest rider in this championship is Kaisuke Oshiro is now on the first position. So we don't know who's gonna win it, And now we originally had 30 minutes, but now we have the 9 minutes left, and we don't have that much time left, And now we were watching is Jay Wilson. You know how smart he is. I can see. I don't see him. So because now I can say this is because we only have less than 9 minutes. I can see some riders have been feeling kind of tiring and exhausting, because this is really hard the race sports. However, in terms of Jay Wilson, number 106, and he is now on the top position. He is. I really cannot see, like, he does not seem tiring or something like that. So that's probably the difference from Japanese riders and him. Wow, isn't it amazing? By the way, Jay Wilson. Okay, let me explain why Jay Wilson joined in this Japanese championship. The reason why he joined in this Japan Motocross Championship is like to the race popping. Is to the race popping. So because we originally have this race was supposed to be the final race in this race, because Motocross Championship we don't have any race in the winter season. But however, we have other race in the end of November. The reason is because the race has been cancelled. We originally have the other race in this May, but it was postponed, and they have not decided when to do the race. But they decided to the race in this end of the November. So that's why this race is not the final race. It was supposed to be the final race, but in fact, because it's not. We have other race in end of the November, which is 28 in November though. Yeah, and let me tell you about because like now we will. Oh, all right. So now the camera has been changing, but let me tell you about the information of the gap between two top riders, because now I have been telling you that the gap block time, because Jay Wilson has been so fast, as if like he is doing for me, from what I can see, because he is too fast. I thought like he is doing like a touring or something by himself, which is cool, which is really absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. And anyway, by the way, I am watching all your comments here, and if anything, just leave the comments in English or anything. I can see, Richie Rich, thank you. I can see the McDonald's icon. And you say cheering for Jay Wilson. Whoa, that's amazing! Thank you so much for coming and leaving some comments here. Other people can say like, this is a global channel. I wonder if I made a mistake in the video. No. In the voice. No. It doesn't have to be. Anyway, I'm so glad to receive your comments here. If anything, just leave the comments here in English or anything, because I am here for you, and I have been reading all the comments here. Anyway, now we only have the 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, and we don't have much time for this race. And from what I can see, this race has been really, very stable, because I can see no rider had crashed or fell off from into the ground. So which is good. which is good. But also, I don't see any drama here, like other riders, overtook other riders or something. So I have been. This is the reason why I love, the motocross, because it's really exciting, But it's really stable. No one's really, had, take, sorry, overtake someone, other riders, but which is good because I'm so glad the reason why Jay Wilson joined in this race, because this is really obvious. Because other riders can think like the techniques in terms of the international, like Jay Wilson and other Japanese riders, their techniques and skills and or experience are too different to be honest with you. That's why can you guess the gap between two top riders? So the gap between Jay Wilson, number 106 on the top position, and Kota Toriabe, number 35 on the second position, their gap is 7.11. Yeah, 7.11 seconds gap to the riders, and also Kota Toriabe, number 35, and Yuki Okura, number 6. Their gap between these riders is 11 seconds. Only 4 seconds. Sorry, 4 seconds. So as you can see, Jay Wilson, how fast Jay Wilson is, in this race, which is good. So I'm sure, even though the other Japanese riders could not break his records, Jay Wilson's record, because we had the other race in the end of November. So I'm sure and also in this, Jay Wilson will join in this race only for today. We have other race in this afternoon, but he is not joining in the championship in the November. So I'm sure other Japanese the racers will cheer up because of Jay Wilson, how fast he is, and in terms of techniques and stuff. So I'm sure they must be really, serious to win in other race. Probably not this race, because now Jay Wilson is the king in IA2 and also IA1 as well, because his best time is same as IA1. Also, not only that, and also other riders from IA1 cannot so far in this morning for the warming up lap, or yesterday, even they couldn't break his record so far. So I am so curious whether IA1, the riders from IA1 can defeat Jay Wilson's record or not, which isn't amazing, yeah? Yeah, which is really amazing. Anyway, now it seems like we have 1 minute and 32 seconds left, which is this race will be ending quite soon. And but don't worry, we have other race in this afternoon. Afternoon around 3 p.m. in Japan, we have other race, and Jay Wilson also will join in this race in the afternoon, which is IA1 Heat 2, because this is Heat 1. And now the rider in this on this screen is, we were watching, is number 51, and he's now currently on a sixth position. His name is Masaru Hirata. He is, like I said, he is like a professional rider, and he has been joining a lot of races. However, he will not join other race in this end of November, because I don't know why. Because the reason is because I really don't know the truth or the details, but because this race was supposed to have become like the final race. So I think he has been preparing for this race, and the reason, that's why I think Masaru Hirata will not join the race in this end of the November stuff. Yeah, and now with this race we'll finish. Now, no, not yet, but one more lap, I'm sure. But can you see, Jay Wilson overtake number 03, other riders, and now he. Can you tell how fast he is? You know, Jay Wilson number 106. Actually, he overtook number 03, and 03 meaning is 03. Let me see where he is now. 03 is like third slowest. I shouldn't say slowest, but the number 03 is the Akune. Akune, he is the rider, and the number 03 is now currently on the bottom 3. So he is the third slowest riders in this championship. However, Jay Wilson just overtook the 03. So isn't it so cool? Like, wow, this is the difference, you know, between the other riders and Jay Wilson. And now, let me tell you about Jay Wilson briefly. Jay Wilson has been, you know, joining. He is a winner in the New Zealand Motocross Championship and also Australian Motocross Championship. And he has been winning it like a lot of times, like heaps of times. And also, what I know about him is like in the junior motocross championship in the world, he won. He is the first winner from Australia. So he is absolutely genius, really a genius rider. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. And I'm so honored that he is now here in Japan and joining this IA2. You know, IA2 is obviously, you know, IA2 is second fastest and highest championship in Japan, and IA1 is the fastest one. So I wanted him to join in IA1 because, now Jay Wilson overtook number 33. Number 33. Now he is on 23rd position, number 23rd. You know, we have 30 riders in this circuit. I mean, this championship now. Jay Wilson overtook number 33, and he's number 33, which is his position is number 23. 23rd position. Number yeah, it's amazing. Whoa. Whoa, and this is, you know, this is the final lap. Although, yeah, this is the final lap. So Jay Wilson, yellow color, and he rides, his machine is YZ250F. Yeah, so yeah, it's really amazing, isn't it? It's so amazing. Like, I'm so excited to watch all this race, and yeah, I really wanted him to be on joining in this IA1. Yeah. I seriously wanted him to join in IA1. This is IA2, by the way, and the second and highest championship in this race. And all right, so I think they have now been riding on the motorcycles for 31 minutes now, and this is the 15th lap for them. And I'm sure this championship will finish quite soon. Oh. All right. So, okay. So I can see that Jay Wilson can see it in the small screen now, and he is winning quite soon. He is winning quite soon. Wow. And I'm so surprised because, you know, okay. So the previous race we had. Oh, okay. Now it's finished, and as you can see, Jay Wilson is the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations, Jay Wilson has the winner. He is so fast. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you the gap between two top riders in the end. So how fast Jay Wilson is, because 7 seconds 40. 7:40 is the gap between two top riders, Jay Wilson and Kota Toriyabe. Isn't it amazing? Like 8 seconds? That's a big gap between two top riders, and like it's like as if like other Japanese riders cannot defeat him or something. But let me tell you something. We have the other race in this afternoon, IA2 Heat 2. So it will start 3 p.m. in Japan time. Yeah, 3 p.m. We have other race 3 p.m. in Japan. So I hope you're gonna come back here and watch this race again. And thank you so much, and that was so fun to watch. I was so excited, and I can say Jay Wilson is really stable and fastest rider in Japan probably. That's so cool. Anyway, thank you so much, and I think I'm gonna come back here later. The other race we have is IA1. IA1 will start quite soon. Thank you.
ジャパン株式会社ブリストンプロストック株式会社ホンダモーターサイクルジャパン有限会社ミクラ宮城トヨタ自動車株式会社株式会社八重洲出版。
さあ、熱田さんがこの後YouTube の方のコメントでも書いてくださってる方がいるんですけれども、熱田さん英語でインタビューお願いしますというコメントもありますが、熱田さんも英語でインタビュー頑張りますということで張り切って、インタビューゾーンの方へ向かってくださっています。外国人選手はコーナーが鬼速いびっくりマークをつけたコメントも頂戴していますが、まさにそういった J. ウィルソンの走りも、画面からも十分ご覧お楽しみいただけたのではないでしょうか。J の腕の位置が全然変わらない、体力の違いも大きいなというコメントもあります。そうですね、各一緒に走ったライダーたち、その姿を見た時間はわずかだったかもしれませんが、どのようなインパクト、感じたんでしょうか。
レースが展開されました IA2 クラス決勝スイート1、暫定表彰式に先立ちましてダートスポーツ特別賞をご紹介させていただきます。 IA2 クラスヒート1では株式会社同系者ダートスポーツ様より
この後、熱田さんが今インタビューゾーンへ向かっています。今大会ではレースが終わってヒートごとに各選手の表彰とそれに続いてインタビューが行われます。もう1位、2位、3位の選手はその姿が表彰台のそばに見えています。J. ウィルソンが一番左、中央に鳥矢部、そして右に大倉優輝の姿。ヤマハのマシンが1、2、3を飾りました。この IA2 のヒート1です。世界で戦う選手はやはり強かった。
そして第2位は世間35番ブルクチームエンファスリー鳥矢部浩太選手、そして素晴らしい走りを披露してくれまして、今夜ファーストプレイスヤマルービヤマハウェスタンオーストラリア J. ウィルソン。それでは次の日の表彰台になります。足元の D.I.D リープラスを手にしましてポーズを取っていきましょう。Make it full screen. We got this view. 堂々の表彰台、今回この MFJ グランプリに花を添えてくれました J. ウィルソン選手です。お話を伺ってみたいと思います。まずは第1位の J. ウィルソン選手です。まずはCongratulations. Make a message for Japan Japan. ありがとうございます。Everybody for coming out. Thank you. It's been a wonderful time here in Japan. Everybody's been so welcoming, and I'm having a blast out here. So thank you to everybody for welcoming me and bring on second night. Thank you. 日本へ来ることで本当に喜んでいるということで、日本の向かいてくれた関係に感謝しているというメッセージをいただきました。第1位のジェーン・ウィルソン選手、そして第2位に入りましたトニアナ選手、最新の走りでした。おめでとうございます。応援してくださった皆さんありがとうございます。昨年山さんの方でオーストラリアトレーニングをさせてもらって、そのパートナーでまたジュンさんと共に強いレースすることができて、またヒート2、ヒート1にワンツーで取ることができて、まずほっとしています。またここにこうしてレースできるのも、山さんをはじめチームの一人のオーナー翔さん、ブリリスト、レーストウッド、二階金額、ロコスキ、高湯手ボブ、ナミニコード、CRC、サーメイジ西山、あとヘルメット専用のゴーゴーガレージ、本当にたくさんの皆さんの前でこうしてレースできています。ヒート2もね、精一杯頑張りますので、応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。素晴らしい走りを披露してください。トヨディアナ選手、そして第3位に入りました大田選手です。ありがとうございます。応援ありがとうございました。今回、たくさんのスポンサーさんや応援してくださっている皆さんの前で勝ちたかったんですけど、前半はちょっとペースがつかめず、正直すごい期待しかったレースになりました。ヒート2しっかり、ヒート1の走りを見つめ直して、ヒート2しっかり改善して絶対勝っていくので、皆さん応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。素晴らしいレースを見せてくれました。正直改めてご紹介ですね。Winner, Jay Wilson, and second place, Koga Koyawe. Top three, Yuki Oku. Congratulations.
それではお待たせをいたしました J. ウィルソンに、熱田義孝さん、これまで解説を務めてくださいましたが、インタビューの準備が整ったでしょうか。
Good luck next race, and just could you tell us something for the people today?
Yeah, I mean the track is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The crowd it's really cool too.
Right.
After the last 2 years that we've had,
Yeah.
I think we've got a pretty good fan base here this weekend.
Nice.
A lot of people over the truck.
Right now, so you mean you like Japan, huh?
I love Japan.
Nice,
I
cool.
love Japanese food. Me and my wife go out for dinner. We go for Japanese.
All right.
It's been very good, and I want to say hello to my wife and daughter back in Australia.
Right. Cool. They are watching
Yes,
YouTube.
A lot of people back at home watching now.
Ah,
so
nice.
I want to say hello to everybody
Cool.
back in Australia, and thank you for the support.
All right, you will win next too.
Hope so.
Yeah,
Do
okay.
our best, and be nice to finish a 1-1 weekend, but anything can happen.
Cool.
39 other people in the start line, so
All right.
We'll do our best.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
さ さてスタジオには英語実況を担当してくださいましたカノンさんに来ていただきました。いやー、カノンさん、J. ウィルソンの表情もね、ご覧いただきましたけれども、誇らしそうな表情で、
そうですね、走りも圧巻で、もう最初から本当にすごい勢いでかけていってっていう流れで、そしてやっぱ勝者は、なんですかね、すごい安定されてますよね。そのずっと見ていても無駄な動きがなく、やっぱコーナーでももちろん速かったんですが、やっぱりミスをしないっていうところもやっぱ王者である風格というか、そういうものなのかなってちょっと見てて思っちゃいました。
そうですね、J. ウィルソンが、敦田さんが今インタビューに行ってくださいましたので、どんなことを喋ってたのか後ほどね分かりましたら、ぜひカノンさんに翻訳していただいて、伝えていただけたらこう私たちもね聞きたいですね。どんなことを話していたんでしょうか。表彰台に立った時には日本の支えてくれた体制に感謝します、そんな話をこうしていたようですね。
本当ですね、
好感度も上がりますよね。
もうなんか
いや、こっちはねよく来てくださいましたよって思いたいじゃないですか、やっぱりね。
そうです、はい。
また鳥谷選手からはオーストラリアのトレーニングでのパートナーだった、J. ウィルソンと一緒に走れたことへのコメントも、ね、チームメイトヤマハということでありましたし、大倉選手3位に入りましたけれども、前半ペースがつかめずに悔しいレースだったってコメントもあったから、これまた先もねヒート2も楽しみですし。
本当ですね、今回の反省を生かしてやっぱ皆さんがどう動かれるのかっていうのもそうですし、やっぱ表彰台に乗った3人とも全員やっぱヤマハなんですね。
そうなんですよね。
圧倒的ですね。
さらには4位に、大城選手入りましたけども、5位、6位にもヤマハのマシンが入ったということで、地の利、ホームの強さ、こう生きたヒート1だったかもしれないですね。
本当ですね。前回の HSR 九州であれば、そこが確かホンダだったんですね。でここはヤマハのところだっていうこともあって、強さを見せたそんな日になったかなと。IA1 でしたね。そうですね、ヒート1。
いや、しかしいよいよ始まったなと。ここから何か体感でも気温もぐんぐん上がってきましてね、観戦の方も、さらに、この会場周辺楽しんでいただけそうなコンディション、いいコンディションになってきましたね。
本当ですね。やっぱ天気も良くなればその分なんか気持ちもやっぱどんどん晴れてくるのでね、やっぱ午後に向けて、IA2 も IA2 のヒート2も楽しみにしていきたいというふうに思います。
はい。
手が戻ってきました。ポイントリーダーとして今回のクローラウンドを迎えた渡辺なんですが、昨日の予選は制しまして、先頭バスで7番手フィニッシュ。ポイントリーダーをこの都合で守りきることができるのか。今回のグランプリポイント、優勝28ポイントです。トータルでこの都合で56ポイント。さらに広島の最終戦を入れるとトップフルに取ればまだ答えていますので、今大会でチャンピオン決定はもちろん難しい。山本水系としては広島に向けてこの渡辺、そして富田で確実にポイントを取っていきたい。そして逆転を狙うチャンピオン山本系としてはここでポイントリーダーに立つというところでしょう。3年連続のタイトルを狙う山本系、そして10年ぶりのタイトルを狙っていくヤマハ勢という構図になっています。今シーズンのチャンピオン争い、残り4ヒート。
選手がリードしてますけど、もう2番手の九州大会でピンピン取った山本選手がもう2ポイントでもう
2ポイント差しかないんです。迫ってきてます。
そう迫ってきてます。それでトッチ富田選手とは7ポイント差なんで、
そうです。
これはね、あと4ヒートでもうチャンピオンシップポイントがもうハラハラドキドキですよ。もうユースケ選手のね、昨日から練習予選見ててもちょっと力入りすぎかなっていうところもあって、で予選をクラッシュしてちょっと転倒してしまいましたけど、
もうスターティンググリッドにはもう各選手がスタンバイ整っているというような状況です。
もうそこら辺がもうミスもどのライダーもミスもとりあえず落とせないという。プレッシャーの中、どういった走り、一番インが富田選手、山本選手、野塚選手、尾形選手。
はい、尾形。
Thank you for coming back here. This is what we were watching is MFJ Live Channel Global, and I will be the one who's going to voice over the race and explain the situation in English. Thank you so much. And now we are watching is IA1 Heat 1. A1 Heat 1, and now they just finished their signing lap, which is the warming up lap, and now the race will begin quite soon. Yeah, I think within 10 seconds or something. All right, not yet, because like as you can see, the two ladies are on the grounds now, and as soon as they show the time, it's the time limited, the limit, until the race starts. And let me explain some other, the race for today, the highlights today. Oh, now 15 seconds before the race will begin. 15 seconds, only the 15 seconds. So I'm sure the race will be quite begin soon. And today, all right. Anyway, all right. I've got a lot of stuff to tell you, but probably 5 seconds before. 3, 2, 1, go! Now it started. And now let's see who's gonna get the horse shit. Wow, it's so scary. In the beginning of that, it's so scary because like this is so crowding. And okay, now the rider who got the horse shot is number one K Yamamoto. Woohoo! Oh, unfortunately, I can see some riders got some crash. 3 riders. Oh, ouch. Oh my goodness, one of the rider who got the crash is number 3. Oh my goodness. Number 3 is Yusuke Watanabe. Yusuke Watanabe is the who has the highest points, who have the rider in this, here. So isn't it so sad? Yusuke Watanabe number 3. Yusuke Watanabe has the top. He has the most. He has the highest points so far in this this championship IA1. So Yusuke Watanabe, he got the crash. That's so, oh my goodness, breathtaking stuff. So shocking. Anyway, yeah, the race is not suspended. So it seems like the race is still, it's not suspended at all. So yeah, let me get back to the screen now. And all right, so although we have the some crash and one of the rider is like a number 3 Yusuke Watanabe. I'm sure he was so expected by everyone, like he will win for this race, because we only have 2 races left in this year. So today will be the one, and the other race will be in the end of November. So now it seems like number 3 Yusuke Watanabe, he came back to this race. And I'm sure because he now came back here. So I cannot wait how many riders he can take over stuff. So yeah. And now so far on the top position, number 1 is number 1 Kei Yamamoto. CRF he rides on CRF 450R Honda, which is Honda. And on the second position, number 2 is Toshiki Tomita. He rides on the Yamaha motorcycles, which is YZ 450 FM. And on the third position, number 5 is Chihiro Nosuka. He rides on a Kawasaki motorcycle, which is KX450 SR. KX450 and SR. And yeah, 2 top riders is exactly the result from last year. So for example, the Kei Yamamoto, the reason why his number is number 1 is quite simple, because this is the result from last year, which means like he is the winner, he is a champion from last year. That's how his number is number 1. And on the second position, number 2, Toshiki Tomita. Oh, anyway, by the way, let me tell you about the information of the riders. So for example, on the top position, number 1, the Kei Yamamoto, he has been winning, and he won the championship 4 times before for the IA1, and also he went to the World Championship as well. So he has a lot of experience, and he currently started his YouTube own channel. Isn't it funny? Isn't it cool? Yeah, Kei Yamamoto, he currently launched his new channel. I think it was like a few months ago or something, but yeah, Kei Yamamoto, he now has started launching his new channel with his 2 other friends. Oh, did you see number 5 Chihiro Nosuka overtook number 2? Oh, so close, side by side. Number 5 Chihiro Nosuka actually overtook number 2 Toshiki Tomita, and Toshiki Tomita was like on the second position, but however, because Nosuka Chihiro overtook him, so now on the second position, number 5 is Nosuka Chihiro. Whoa, that was so amazing moment. I like it. Anyway, on the third position, so because Nosuka Chihiro overtook Toshiki Tomita, so now on the second position is Chihiro Nosuka. And you know what? Let me tell you about the gap time between 2 top riders. So on the top position, number 1 Kei Yamamoto, between him and Toshiki Tomita. Sorry, my laptop. Okay, now. Anyway, there are only 2 seconds gap between Kei Yamamoto number 1 and Chihiro Nosuka number 5. It does mean, of course, this is still beginning of this race. However, Nosuka for the Nosuka Chihiro, he has a lot of opportunity to win and overtake Kei Yamamoto. The reason is because as you can see, like as I explained, Kei Yamamoto, he won the IA1 championship 4 times before. So as you know, he is so well experienced, and he has a lot of techniques and stuff. Of course, that's good. However, Nosuka Chihiro is also a fast rider, because beginning of this season, the first championship we had was like in the April, and Nosuka Chihiro actually won for the first championship. And so far we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 races so far in total, and now Nosuka Chihiro won 3 times. He won 3 times before, so I'm sure Chihiro Nosuka has a lot of opportunity can overtake Kei Yamamoto. Oh, isn't so close? The 2 of these riders so close. Whoa! And let me tell you something. So, in this June, 6th of June, we have other race, exactly the same place in this June. So this place is called Sugo, MFJ Grand Prix. We have oh my gosh! Did you see these riders? And did you see Kei Yamamoto look back? How close, whether to see how close Nosuka Chihiro is there or not? And you see, that was so amazing. And whoa. Let me tell you something. This is the moment that I wanted to see. Actually, we have the other race in this morning IA2, but because in IA2 is all the positions or ranking is so stable, so there I really didn't see a lot of like a drama in that in that race for the IA2. So, and now what we are watching is IA1 is the most highest and fastest championship in Japan. So, it's so breathtaking, and it's not really stable because actually Notsuka Chihiro actually overtook Toshiki Tomita, and oh my gosh! Did you see? Notsuka Chihiro overtook! Oh my god! Did you see, guys? Oh my goodness! That was beautiful overtaking. Notsuka Chihiro Notsuka overtook Kei Yamamoto at the corner. That was so amazing. Oh my gosh. Whoa. And you know what? The race, we originally have 30 minutes in the total, and now just finished 6 minutes and 20 seconds passed, So they just finished 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm sure, of course, okay, you see, Kei Yamamoto is coming right behind from him, and I'm sure Kei Yamamoto has a lot of opportunities. Okay, Toshiki Tomita, Notsuka Chihiro, he's overtook Kei Yamamoto. Oh my goodness, he overtook Notsuka Chihiro, and whoa, no. Okay, so defending. Okay, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Kei Yamamoto, he kept his position. Now he overtook Notsuka Chihiro. Oh my goodness. These two top riders so close to each other, and now okay, so now we have 20 minutes left. So, oh my goodness. And let me tell you something. Okay, number 2. Okay, Toshiki Tomita is coming right behind these two top riders, but that's so exciting. Really exciting. Oh my goodness! Did you see, guys? Notsuka Chihiro, he actually overtook Kei Yamamoto, and he defended his spot and position. And as if there are no way for the Kei Yamamoto to come here, but Kei Yamamoto is coming right behind him, and we have now 20 minutes left. So it doesn't mean they have it doesn't mean they have a lot of time for these two top riders to overtake. So I'm sure Kei Yamamoto can is aiming to overtake Notsuka Chihiro. So isn't it amazing? And let me tell you something about the information about this place and them. As you can see, Kei Yamamoto, like I said it's not a few minutes ago, but like I said, Kei Yamamoto, the reason why he has number 1 is because he is the champion from last year. Because the number is all depends on the result from last year. And however, it does mean Notsuka Chihiro, because his number is number 5. It does mean he won he was a 5th position from last year. So, however, he won in beginning of this season. The race, he won the race beginning of this season, in the April in HSR Kyushu, And also Notsuka Chihiro also won. It was this place, guys. Oh my goodness. Sportsland SUGO. Notsuka Chihiro, they have 3rd laps and hit 3, and in the hit 3, Notsuka Chihiro won this race. Exactly the same place. So as you can see, that's why Notsuka Chihiro is so fast, and he has a lot of experience, and that's why he's very fast. Isn't it amazing? Because Notsuka Chihiro is actually kind of winning again, unless if he doesn't he does not make any mistakes, of course. But whoa! And now, of course, Kei Yamamoto has not been giving up on taking him over, and he's waiting for the chance. Yeah, he's trying to take in a chance. And I'm so surprised. Number 2, Toshiki Tomita, he's also he's in a good position, seriously, because two top riders are really fast. Can you tell how fast they are? How fast these 3 top riders? Which is because the other about 9 seconds gap between number 2 Toshiki Tomita and number 4 Makoto Ogata. It does mean, these 3 top riders. This is like a crowd. There are 8 seconds. Oh no, sorry, 9 seconds gap between these position number 30 position and the 4th position. So these 3 riders are really, 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 really hot, and wow, I cannot close my eyes. It's so exciting. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so let me tell you the lap time, just really quick. So on the top position, number 5, Nosuka Chihiro Nosuka, sorry, he rides on a KX 450 SR, which is Kawasaki motorcycles, and his top speed is 48 seconds. 48 kilo per hour. Nosuka Chihiro, his top speed is 48, and his best lap time is 2 minutes and 3.979. His best time is 2 minutes and 3 seconds, 0.379. Yeah. And on the second position, number 1, Kei Yamamoto, he rides on Honda CRF 450R, and his top position is, his fastest top speed is actually it's the same as Chihiro Nosuka, which is 48.2 kilometer per hour. And also his top time, his best time is 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 5.47. So in terms of best time and 2 top riders, I can see Chihiro Nosuka is 2 minutes faster than Kei Yamamoto. So yeah, that's quite awesome, really awesome. And yeah, and I'm so glad because we have so far we have 5 races in this year. The first race was like in Kyushu, HSR Kyushu, and second, so the second the championship was postponed in the beginning. In the November. So on the round 3, we have off-road village, and also round 4 that was like a Sportsland SUGO, which is where we are now. Sportsland SUGO on the. Okay, so it does mean round 4 and round 7 is the same place, and they are on the hit 3. Nosuka Chihiro, actually he won. He got the first he got the top position. So that's why Nosuka Chihiro is really fast. And I'm sure he has a lot of experience and confidence as well, because he has the experience. He won exactly the same place in SUGO in June, 6th of June. Isn't it amazing? I'm so glad that I can see all the riders, competing each other, and this is something that I wanted to see. And by the way, what we were watching is round 7, waiting. She's still on the top position, and Nosuka Chihiro, I don't know what happened to him, but it must be really, because I don't know why. On the 3rd position, number 5 is Nosuka Chihiro. Yeah, on the 3rd position.